A very good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel Sniggy's Vlogs with Literary Talks. Are you one of those English learners who have been learning for quite a long time but they are not able to get the desired results? They could feel that after learning for some time they are now getting bored and still they have not achieved a lot of success. They have not reached to the point where they are even able to speak in front of the people, or else they have not gained that kind of confidence or knowledge which will let them speak in a very fluent as well as in a very decorative manner with good words, with good phrases and all. So if you are among those persons, today's video is for you, because in this video I will be discussing what are the mistakes that you are doing because of which you are not able to develop your English language, your English fluency. The mistakes that is not letting you to flourish. The mistakes that makes you get stuck while you are speaking in English. However, before moving into the video, I would request you to please subscribe to my channel as I bring regular videos which are effective, useful and knowledgeable for you. So keep supporting me and subscribe. Without any further delay, let's move into the video. Let me tell you my story. It happened with me as well. I was good at English. I used to read, I used to write, I used to speak and I used to listen, because of which I started speaking in English. But then also I was not feeling confident enough to have such stock of words to go and speak in public. I was not feeling confident enough that I could go in front of a lot of people or have a good conversation with anyone in proper English. Though I was having the knowledge of English, though I have practiced all the skills which are necessary for learning this language, but then also I was not confident enough. I was feeling some kind of shyness, or you can say I was not fluent enough so that I could have a conversation with anyone or go in public to speak. The reasons was that I was doing big mistakes. Because of these mistakes, I was stuck at one point and not able to learn after that. I was not able to improve. It is not only important that you get to know some words, you get to know some sentences, some daily used sentences, some daily used words. You are having the idea of those things, but if you are not able to speak it out, if you are speaking in the same manner without using some very big or grandeur words which can make your speech more effective and more powerful, then the process of learning this language is not interesting. So you get stuck and you stop learning, and thus you forget whatever you have already learned, and then the whole journey of learning English language goes waste. So what are those problems? The first problem that is not letting you to be fluent in English is that you are now lacking a motivation to learn this language. Yes, it may be that when you have started learning this language, you were motivated enough to learn this language because you knew the importance of English language in your life, because you were about to face the circumstances, or you were about to face a situation where knowing this English language was important for you and thus you were motivated to learn the language. Or it could have been that someone somehow have insulted you and the insult was in your mind and therefore you wanted to learn this language. So these were the early motivations which motivated you to learn the language. But now as the time is passing, day by day you are going away from the motivation, because these days you are finding that you have many other things to do, you have many responsibilities to look after, you have many other works to be completed, and therefore day by day the motivation gets low and the desire of learning this English language also is disappearing, which is resisting you to learn this language. So if you want to learn this language, you will have to be regularly motivated in order to learn this language. And another reason for this motivation for going down is that you are not having anyone to judge you, or you are not having anyone to give you proper results of how are you doing in your journey of learning this English language. No one is there in order to praise you for your good, or no one is there in order to criticize you for your bad. So you are not motivated enough. But you will have to stop this thing. You will have to create your own criterias of examination, where you can find that if I have completed this target, then I can praise myself for completing this target. It will be an achievement for me. It will be a judgment that yes, I am able to do this thing. I am able to learn this language. And if I am not able to complete that target, then you will have to criticize yourself. You will have to understand that now you have failed. You will have to work even more harder. This kind of regular motivation, these kind of regular tasks will motivate you to keep learning and grow in this journey of learning English language. So it is important for you to remain motivated if you actually want to learn this language. The first thing. The second problem that arises while you are learning this language is that you are lacking in maintaining a proper routine in your life, in building proper habits for improving this language. Suppose one day you have decided that yes, I will be learning this English language, and you had made a timetable that I will wake up early, I will do reading, I will then go in front of the mirror, then have a speaking practice, a mirror speaking practice, or I will record my voice. Like these things, you have created a whole timetable, but just after 2 days you have broken the routine. You are going to some other places, you are going to do party, you are going with your friends, you are wasting your time, you are not maintaining the routine of your life in order to learn this language. Then mark my words, you will not learn this language. If you want to learn this language for sure, you will have to consistently maintain the routine in your life. Okay, you will have to dedicate the time which you have kept for spoken English very religiously, so that you keep on growing on regular basis. As you will maintain the routine in your life, the habits will develop and it will become easy for you to learn the language. But if you are breaking the routine in your life, you are not developing any kind of habits which are helpful for you to learn this language, then you will not be able to learn this language. You will be stuck at a point, you will not grow. The third very important thing is that you lack in practice. Practice is very important. What we do, we are giving more focus on the theoretical aspects of language learning. We are learning a lot of grammar. We are solving many problems or questions on grammars, but when it comes to practicing speaking, practicing listening, then we are not working towards it. We are lacking behind in this perspective, and thus we are not growing. So if you want to develop the habit of English speaking, regularly do a practice. I am just making it compulsory for you that if you want to grow, you will have to practice anyhow. Do half an hour of practice, do 1 hour of practice, but practice is necessary. So if you are doing all these things, such as you are not having proper motivation, you are not maintaining habits or routines in your life in learning this language, you are not doing proper practice for learning this language, then only you will not be able to learn this language. And if you eradicate these mistakes, you will definitely be able to learn this language. So I am ending my video till here today. I will be bringing regular videos. Please subscribe to my channel and please comment and give me some suggestions. Till then, keep learning, be happy, goodbye.